Good evening and thank you for joining us at 5:30. I'm Sam Olson in for Chris Costa. Officials with the city of Bangor say they are continuing plans to close the city's largest homeless encampment by the end of the year. News Center Maine's Drew Peters spoke with city officials and outreach specialists to get an update on the closure process.
Bangor city officials say they're working with homeless outreach teams to house the roughly 60 people still living here at the encampment.
We have to continue to move forward on that goal.
According to Bangor Homelessness Response Manager Jenna Jones, 12 people living in the encampment have already found housing, and they're continuing to see progress with others.
We have folks who are showing up for their lease signings, who are showing up for apartment viewings, who are filling out the paperwork.
Jones says that continued cases of violence and safety hazards created by the encampment, including a fire that recently killed a man inside his tent, are what prompted the city to close the space near Texas Ave and Cleveland Street entirely.
It is cold outside and the temperatures are only going to continue to drop. We know that real harms are being done to folks in that encampment space.
While Doug Dunbar with Penobscot County Cares agrees the encampment poses risks, he says the city isn't giving him and other outreach specialists enough time to properly house the remaining people living at the encampment.
We just don't have the housing to quickly move people into their own apartments or their own rooms somewhere.
Without the proper amount of time or resources, Dunbar says the closure could do more harm than good.
They become more isolated. They go to places where they can't be seen. They lose the connections with any service providers they've been working with oftentimes.
And for people living in the encampment like Devin Wilder, he says his biggest concern is what will happen without shelter.
And a lot of these people, that's kind of like the last thing they need. You know what I mean? They need to survive, like bare minimum.
City officials say they'll continue meeting weekly with outreach groups to monitor the progress they're making with encampment residents. In Bangor, Drew Peters, News Center, Maine.
The city of Bangor is also working with Penquist to construct 41 affordable housing units. Nonprofit officials say they're on track to be finished by the end of December, coinciding with the encampment's closure.